right, Mark, thank you. And now we want to head out to the track for Thurby. That's where we find, we can call them the dream team, the bro show, anything you really want.
I thought that Chris and I were the bro show. I've been replaced.
This might be the new bro show.
Dalton Godbey, Chris Sutter, these two goofballs, talented journalists are back together by popular demand, giving us the sights and sounds of Thurby from Churchill Downs.
That's the nicest that they've ever been to us. Can we just say
Goofballs,
that?
huh?
Goofballs. Better than Beavis and Butthead.
It is.
That's what it was last time. That's what they compared us to when we were broadcasting before Thunder over Louisville. Take a look behind us. It never gets old, does it? It's like a postcard you'd send to your mother. Thousands upon thousands of people here at Churchill Downs. Yes, the sun isn't out, but there is a cool breeze moving through. There's some clouds in the sky, but it's still a pretty decent day, and it has been so far anyway.
I don't think you can complain about a day like today.
Right.
We've been talking about this rain and these storms for days now. But hey, here we are, Thurby, the new Louisville day here at the track.
Right.
And overcast skies, but it feels great.
It does. It feels fantastic out here. There are a lot of people in the infield this year, and they're actually taking part in a concert in between the races. You were over there a little earlier. Nathaniel Rateliff in the night sweats. I've never had night sweats. I've had a meat sweat or two in my life. You ever go to one of those Brazilian steakhouse places?
Well,
I'm sweating bullets after I go to that place.
That's where I took my fiance after I proposed to her.
Did you know Dalton Godbey just got proposed? Well, you didn't propose to me. She didn't propose to you.
Avoided the meat sweats there, though, but
That's
you
good.
had to be careful. But the night sweats,
They're over there.
Nathaniel Rateliff, they're over there. Come catch them here at Thurby concert between the races. Now, they've got to be very careful about how they do this because obviously you don't want to scare the ponies running on the track. So
Right.
they've got that stage set up facing toward the infield and away from where the horses are starting so that they can keep that kind of separate. And I think they're only playing the music between the races because, boy, would you make some folks mad if you had a horse run out in the infield.
Right. And sometimes the horse will get loose. They set that alarm off here at the track. It sounds kind of alarming, really, when it happens
Yes,
right
it does.
behind you. Let's talk a little bit about the fashion that you've seen here today. You've been here throughout the day. You were here earlier with Lexi Ratterman. I heard that she took your Busch Light home with her because it was not allowed here at the track.
Unfortunately, my Busch Light was confiscated. I've been calling it the nectar of the gods all day.
Some people would say it should have been confiscated years ago.
Well, those people are wrong, and,
Oh, okay.
and they're not the type of people I want to hang out with. So, whatever. But yeah, you can't bring any alcohol in here. You got to buy it from the vendors. That's why the all-inclusive pass that you can get now on the front side, it's worth the money.
Really.
If you're going to be drinking,
Might
you
as
know
well.
folks here are.
Yeah, absolutely. That's part of it, isn't it?
It is. But listen, the fashion, that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
I love the versatility of Thurby because you may see a guy in jorts and a T-shirt.
Jean shorts, by the way, just in case you're wondering. Jorts.
Or you've got some fashionable guys like us with a pocket square and a little checkered jacket going on. So you never know what you're going to get at Thurby. It keeps getting a little bit higher class as you go throughout the week. But, the fashion is all over the place. Saw a lady today who made her own fascinator out of roses.
And how did it look?
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Exceptional.
You're a dude. You know what to say.
That's right.
That was the right
That's right.
thing to say.
That's
She
right.
may be watching right now. You heard the roar of the crowd a moment ago behind us, and you're going to see the horses. They just got done with the race here at the track moments ago. There are quite a few people here. We've mentioned that. And it sounds like Derby and Oaks are going to be back in full force this year.
Full force. We talked to Darren Rogers earlier, and he said after these last few years with the pandemic, limited crowd sizes, the masks, all that has gone away here in 2022 at Churchill Downs, and he says that it's back to normal.
Ticket sales all throughout the process of the 2022 Derby, they've paced just like they were in 2019. So it's nice to see the public confidence and people looking ready to go out.
Yeah, we talked a little bit earlier, Chris, about how this is now becoming, Louisville's day, the locals' day to be out at the track. A lot of people used to say that was Oaks.
Right.
But, man, Oaks is packed these days.
To the brim. At least it was in, 2019, the last time we were
sure
really
was.
able to do this. We have to talk about this horse race that we have coming up. You may think all of the action is happening on the track behind us.
Not true.
There's a big piece of action about to happen right here in about, 15, 20 minutes.
15, 20 minutes. The inaugural WDRB News Stakes with some big-name horses in it.
Big names.
I'm told trainer Dalton Godbey has a very, very talented horse coming up in this race that is the favorite.
That's what Mike Marshall calls you. He still cannot say Dalton Godbey for whatever reason.
He sure can't.
Guys,
He
we'll
sure
send it
can't.
back to you.
And you wonder why I set this up with goofballs. Thank you, Dalton and Chris. Hey, Dalton, you've got a promotion up a notch because last year you were in the infield and I was out there on that set you had all the shenanigans going behind you. I'm fine staying right here in the studio.
I'm
You're
not
doing
too
great
big for
out
my
there.
britches yet, Gilbert. I'll be there tomorrow.
Maybe next year, Dalton.
Oh,
Next year.